I stand before you today to graduate, to inspire you about MCI Group, and to continue fostering innovative ideas with Swiss Board School jointly with SG and HSG Lausanne. Starting with a short anecdote, MCI offices in Geneva are really nice. Big room for the gym, lounge atmosphere, exotic city names, fancy meeting rooms. But what I liked most was Jorian's office. So Jorian is both the General Secretary of the board and the COO of MCI Group. And there is only one round table where I felt warmly welcomed, and the saying reads, fair relations. It's indicative of the spirit of openness and loyalty that both Jorian and MCI embody. And you know, even though clothes don't make you a monk, it does help you to become one. So, I'm really enjoying this presentation,
all the members,
but I leave the floor.
And to all the esteemed members of the graduating class who are attending this defense. My name is Sébastien Tondeur. I am the CEO of MCI Group. It is my pleasure to wish you a good time in discovering the MCI Group. I hope you will be intellectually enriched by this discovery and trust that Thibaut will captivate you with his dynamism and his taste for a work well done. Thank you for your attention. Good luck, Thibaut.
So, long story short on the methodology followed, I contacted Jorian, then I conducted multiple interviews with board members and board participants, combined with multiple readings of annual reports, training materials, and board minutes, to finally write my final thesis. A point well worth noting for you, dear classmates, is the recommended reading by Sébastien of the book Board Talk, which is not yet in the Swiss Board School corpus, but which is well worth reading to get a better deep dive into how boards happen outside the boardroom. So let's discover MCI. So really an international group, but one that was founded in St.Gallen in '87, headquartered in Geneva. And today, it generates 90% of its sales outside St.Gallen. MCI is the largest PCO, Professional Congress Organizer, able to organize big events with multi-thousands participants, like the last fan zone at Paris at the last Olympic Games, but also managing the end-to-end communication value chain before, during, and after an event, like marketing campaign, both for brands, big companies, and also with their own creative agencies, and also ensuring back office business as usual activities, mainly for association and ad hoc consulting business support. Last but not least, I do like to fetch some non-official corporate branding figures, and I found particularly relevant the trust in the CEO. Focusing now on the corporate governance with the ISO Canva. So on the primary governance principles, the purpose of MCI is bringing people together to build communities and create experiences. On the four foundational governance principles, strategy, serving worldwide clients with local SMEs, value generation, being at the age of creativity with human-centric engagement, oversight, enough but not too much to preserve entrepreneurial room for action, and accountability over the 12 managing directors, an average resilience of 19.3 years within the company. So a quick look on the 6 enabling governance principles: leadership, data and decision, risk governance, social responsibility, sustainability, and stakeholder engagement. Well, clearly, MCI Group is ahead of the game thanks to its high transparency standards, both stimulated and caused by external investors at the board since early 2000s. And also thanks to a comprehensive time-bound approach, which is ensuring the right definition, the right equilibrium in the definition of success. Fortunately, I still manage to find some room for optimization with 20 very humble recommendations. So most of them are minor ones and classical ones, and very few of them are more structural ones around the board. So feel free to read my public version of my thesis to find out for yourself, and also to discover a little bit about this previously mentioned diamond approach. And the bonus reading is that coming from the financial services, I found some personal eureka about this event and marketing industry. But it was such a great discovery. But the real value added of this defense thesis is not the ongoing situation, pretty good, but on the next big challenge. Let's discover it.
She wanna get it, fucking on, better than everybody,
So definitely a new horizon and a big challenge. So the race 2030. As a matter of fact, acquiring and integrating a US-based company with multi-hundred employees to develop even more the US markets, the worldwide synergies, and the creative strategic advantage is indeed a big challenge for the board. Ready? Congratulations, you've just been appointed MCI Group board members. So, you know that first, the strategy of MCI was to become international and expand worldwide. Then, after 30 acquisitions, the market perceived you as market consolidator. And you adopted this strategy of market consolidation to now take on the next big challenge and grow in the US. And the good metaphor is the one of a river growing bigger and stronger with small river joining in. So, for this plenary discussion, what are your questions to make sure this US-based company is the right target at the right moment for the right reason? So just some clues about the question: the right growth step, the right meeting story, the right size, the right funding, the right focus, the right synergies, and we talked about it, the right responsible. So you need to have someone responsible. It's their spirit of an integration manager. The right securing way. So they called it a secured way with one-to-one interview and making sure that people are excited by this acquisition and integration. And the right joint approach should be considered. Here's an idea. What about a specific slot in the Swiss Board School module? And Swiss Board School leaders, ball is yours to talk about the securing role of the board, strategic acquisition and integration oversight. I will be thrilled to work hard to build this module and to co-animate it with Jurian, the CEO and General Secretary of the board. Thank you so much. Thank you, MCI Group. Thank you for your participation. And if you are ever in Geneva, drop me a line, a WhatsApp. I will be more than happy to have a lunch with you.